It doesn't matter who you are. At some point, you need to use the mic. You need to speak in public. Public speaking is an obligatory skill. Hello, my name is George Essien, and welcome to Public Speaking School. Let's talk today about the three C's of communication. Maybe you're giving a pitch in front of some investors that you're hoping that will give you funding, or you're talking to customers and you want them to buy or perhaps pre-order, or you're giving a speech in front of a crowd. What are the three C's you must pay attention to that will help you to become a lot more effective in your speaking? The first C is connection. Connecting with the crowd. You've got to find a way to connect. What does it mean to connect? To connect simply means to relate with them. It means to establish rapport. Rapport is very vital in developing connection. Also, building relationship, listening. You want to listen first before you speak. You want to find out what they already know, their familiarity of the subject. You also want to mirror. And let me talk about mirroring a little bit. Let's assume that you are speaking to some bankers. What's the best way to dress? Of course, you're going to dress in suits. You know, you're speaking to lawyers dressed in their conservative black suit with their tie, black tie or whatever. You're speaking to CEO of a company. How best should you dress? How best should you mirror? Because you see, mirroring forms the connection with the CEO. You want to dress like their consultants, like their bankers, people that they get ideas from, you know. So the same thing if you're speaking to some young people, vibrant people, you're not going to dress like I'm dressed in suit and tie. You probably want to dress in t-shirts and some jeans and sneakers because you want to first connect with the audience. That's how it begins. Connection precedes convincing. A lot of times we try to persuade people, try to get them to buy our business, buy into our vision, or follow us when we've not really connected with them. Another way to connect is to find common ground. You know, find common ground. What is it that is similar with you and them? You want to find out that so that you can establish that rapport with them. So communication begins with connecting. And then it proceeds to casting. What does it mean to cast? Let me use this metaphor. You see that farmer going to throw his seeds, you know, in the farm. Throwing your seeds or planting your seeds is casting, you know. And one of the things you understand about communication is that you're going to constantly be speaking. Words are seeds that help people in their time of needs and that grow into feed them. So you want to sow, you want to be careful with your words. Those phrases, that clause, that sentence, that word is so important. One word can turn or change the life of any person. Casting means shedding seeds, sharing seeds, speaking repeatedly, and it's so important. And then we go on to the last part, and the last part is convincing. Again, remember that you cannot really convince people unless you have properly connected with them and then you've casted. To cast also means to paint pictures. One of the things you realize about casting is that when you speak words don't just come alone, they come with images, they come with emotions. And when you speak words descriptively, and you have to learn to do that by telling good stories, you paint pictures in the minds of the audience and you literally cast those pictures in their minds. And that helps to facilitate the last process, which is convincing. Convincing happens naturally once you've gotten your connection right and your casting right.